Welcome back to the Library Roadshow, a presentation of your East Baton Rouge Parish Library System. Joining me now is Dr. Hilda Krausel, author of a new book entitled Landmarks and Monuments of Baton Rouge. Hilda will hold a presentation this month at the Bluebonnet Branch Library, but of course the book is on library shelves near you. Welcome to the Library Roadshow, Hilda. Why did you decide to write Landmarks and Monuments of Baton Rouge?
Why did I decide to write this book? Well, the answer is a little complicated. When I arrived in Baton Rouge from Florida in 1951 to study at LSU, I immediately fell in love with the university in the city. Besides being awed by the lush green physical beauty of the area, I was impressed with the reverence and attention paid to the varied landmarks and monuments that were in evidence. This informed me that the inhabitants treasured their past history, and I could easily understand why they had built the most beautiful, outstanding Capitol building in the United States. Unfortunately, I could not find any publication at the time that listed some of these monuments and told me something about how they came to be. Over the years, I collected and assembled data about them. As my love affair with Louisiana grew, so did my desire to write and publish a book about some of these landmarks and monuments and record them for the wonderful people of Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Hilda, what library resources did you use to research these monuments?
In doing my research, I used the East Baton Rouge Parish Library, River City branch, to do part of the research. The vertical files at the Baton Rouge room there were particularly helpful. Also helpful was the State Library of Louisiana and its Louisiana Collection and Preservation Department.
Have you written any other books?
Yes, I have written another book. The title of the book is Don Antonio de Ulloa, First Spanish Governor to Louisiana, which was published in Baton Rouge in 1981. It was translated into Spanish and published in Madrid in 2007.
I know this is hard to pin down, but of all the landmarks and monuments featured in your book, which is your favorite and why?
When you ask me what landmark or monument featured in my book is my favorite, I find it a difficult choice to make because all of them are unique. However, it was the old state capitol that kept pressing to the forefront of my mind. To begin with, its location on the Mississippi River captures your imagination immediately. The massive decorative wrought iron fence encircling it announces that it's protecting a treasure. The building's solid exterior declares its strength and permanence, and we thank its original architect, James H. Dakin, for demanding superior building materials and quality construction that made it possible for the building to survive 2 fires that gutted the interior. The reconstructed interior breaks the mold for creating spectacular beauty by utilizing and blending unusual building materials. Using the spiral cast iron staircase to reach out to the kaleidoscopic stained glass dome is ingenious and breathtaking. To quote the poet Keats, a thing of beauty is a joy forever. To me, the old state capitol is unforgettable.
Hilda, you're speaking at the Bluebonnet Regional Branch Library this month. What do you want people to know about our community landmarks and monuments? What's the takeaway?
What I would like for the citizens of Baton Rouge to keep in mind as they view their monuments is that they represent a cross-section of the interest of the inhabitants during the varying historical time frames, dating from Devil Ray's Sugar Kettle in 1795 to the new state capitol to Galvez Plaza in 1979. Each is interesting and exciting in its own way.
Thanks so much, Hilda. Landmarks and Monuments of Baton Rouge is available now in paperback, and you can be sure that there are copies in the library's collection. So visit your local library and pick up a copy today.
Hello out there in TV land. We have a craft that is so cute and super easy, it will make you think Thanksgiving impossible. Spoon Pilgrims.
I'm so excited, I can barely hide it.
For this craft, you will need 2 plastic spoons, white, black, and blue construction paper, glue, 4 googly eyes, and scissors. First, you'll want to get your construction paper to cut out the clothing for your pilgrims. For the woman, use the white paper to cut out a moon shape for the hat. You'll need to cut out 2 connected pieces as triangles for her collar and a strip for the skirt hem. Next, you'll cut out a blue triangle for her dress. For your male pilgrim, you'll use the white paper to cut out 2 triangles for the collar and a strip for a headband. Use the black paper to cut out a rectangle for his suit. Assemble the clothes and glue them on your spoons. Make sure your spoon is spoon side up. Finally, you'll glue your googly eyes on your spoon. You can even draw a buckle on the man's head if you want to give it a little more authenticity. And there you have it, your very own Thanksgiving pilgrims.
So cute, I can barely stand it.
And this craft ends happily ever after.
Thanks, ladies. The Library Roadshow will be back in a moment. And coming up after the break, a spotlight of just a few of our upcoming events on the library community calendar. And remember, they're all free just for you.